beautiful. Hey, if you have been watching this Old Testament background studies series, then you know that today we are going to do the book of Leviticus. So I'm going to be using my Unfolding Truth workbook. You can get this on Amazon. There's a link below. You can also purchase it on my website for digital use or printable. I'm going to be using my NLT Illustrated Study Bible. And we're going to get right into this. So I'll show you. We did Genesis, if you have not seen this yet. We did Exodus. And today, we're going to do Leviticus. So let's get right into this. I'm going to pick out some colors here that we're going to be using. Let's see. What did I do last time? I did pink and aqua and black. Okay. So maybe we'll do some greens. Do I have greens in here? I have pinks and blues. I've got yellows. How about greens and yellows? Perfect. Works for me. Works for me. I like to add color and texture. It just makes it more fun to go back and look at. See how pretty it is. It makes it more fun to read later. So that's what I do. Okay. Who was the human author and what do you know about him? So this is going to be Moses. All right. And we've written quite a bit about Moses already. So we may not write that here. We may just write see previous pages. Let's see. I always forget to bring one of my good pens down. We'll use this one today. We'll use a Sharpie S gel. It's a 0.7. I don't know if I like it or not, but we'll try it. Okay. Moses. Okay. And we'll just see if it says anything about him here quickly. Leviticus enabled ancient Israel to live in relationship with a holy God. But what do laws governing ancient Israel's priests and animal sacrifices have to do with us? Leviticus increases our understanding of God's holiness. God's demand for those who know him remains the same. I am the Lord your God. You must be holy because I am holy. Jesus Christ became our high priest and ultimate sacrifice, thereby fulfilling these requirements. Okay, so we're just going to see quickly if it tells us anything about Moses. And authorship right here. Okay. It was possibly written during Israel's exile in Babylon, long after Moses. Oh, this does not explain why Judaism. Some scholars believe that Leviticus was written. Okay, so then it says that it wouldn't be Moses. But then it says Moses probably wrote Leviticus during Israel's time in the wilderness after Exodus. Yes, I believe that. Both Jewish tradition and early Christian church identify Moses as the author of Leviticus. Moses, raised in the court of the Egypt's king, would have been skilled. Okay, let's write that because we haven't wrote that about him yet. I don't think I used this book before. So let's go ahead and write that about Moses. I'm going to go ahead and grab one of these pieces of paper. I just kind of add them at random. We want to say Moses, or I'll just say he was raised in the court of Egypt's king. So he would have been let's see what it says. Skilled in reading, writing, and mathematics. Quite capable of writing Leviticus. Okay, so he would have been well educated, I'm going to say. Enough to write this book. Okay? Perfect. Okay, who was the original audience and what do you know about them? Well, we know that this was written to the Israelites, so let's see what we put before. God's people, the Israelites. Then here we put God's chosen people, the Israelites. So I guess that's what we will do now. I'm trying to think of what colors I have here that I can use with this. I think this is yellow. Yeah, this is a yellow. So these are my Right Tech retractable highlighter. I've got, this is probably fluorescent. Yeah, I do not like fluorescent yellow at all, at all, at all. I guess I'll just use this one because I don't really want to use the mild liners. They're gold, and I want to kind of, well, it's kind of gold. Okay, whatever. Who was the original audience? What do you know about them? So we're just going to write, we're going to use this brush tip, and we're going to write, well, hold on. We're going to use this first. Because I have all this space, I'm just going to make it look cute. The Israelites. Okay, so, ooh, I don't know how to make an eye, a fancy eye. We're just going to do it like that. Okay, that works. Israelites, not too pretty, not too great, but it works, right? Okay, the Israelites. I might go ahead and give some shadowing to this left side of these. Just because. Okay, all right. Good enough. What was the purpose of the book and what type of writing is it? All right, so let's see the purpose. The meaning and the message. We've got the purpose. Where was the author? Who are the key people and places? What are the main messages and themes? So we've got main messages and themes, and then we've got the purpose, okay? So remember what I read about God being holy? Let's go ahead and write that down. We're going to go down here, and we're going to write... I hate to write all of that. Leviticus increases our understanding of God's holiness. Let's write that. No, let's write, what do I want to write? What do laws governing ancient Israel's priests and animal sacrifices have to do with us? Okay, hang on. I'm going to get it. I just got to think it through for a minute. Although it is set in ancient time and culture, Leviticus communicates a timeless and vibrant message. God is holy and expects his people whom he rescued to be holy like he is. Okay, so we're going to say this. God is holy. God is holy, comma, and he expects his people, comma, whom he has rescued, comma, to be holy like he is, which is impossible, right? Like he is. And this is going to be a scripture reference to Leviticus 11:44 through 45, okay? And then we've got, what was the purpose of the book? What type of writing is it? It's a narrative. It's a true story. Let's see. It's not, how do I want to say this? It's a narrative. It's a true story. I'm thinking. Let's move up here and we'll see what we can figure out. Okay, where was the author at the time of writing and what was the approximate time period? So let's go ahead and do this one. We're going to use this gold to kind of balance this out. Let's see. I'm going to put a little swervy line here and we're going to say Moses was in the wilderness with God's people. And do I have a time? let's see, what's it say? At the beginning, I saw something at the beginning. Began, no, where did I see that? Sorry, I know you can't read what you can't see what I'm doing, can you? Okay, I'll show you my book. Okay, authorship. Moses probably wrote Leviticus during Israel's time in the wilderness after the Exodus. Moses was in the wilderness with God's people. Does it give us a time period? Both Jewish tradition, Moses raised in King's. I don't know the time period. I don't know. It's probably very similar to this, 1446 to 1406. So I probably could just go ahead and put that. 1446 to 1406 BC. He wrote these probably at the same time. Who are the key people and key places? Now, I don't know that this tells me. So what we're going to do, we know Moses is there. Ooh, that's cool, isn't it? This book is awesome. We've got grain offering, peace offering, sin offering. We've got, I know we have Moses. We have Aaron. Who else do we have? The priest. Okay, so some key people are Moses and Aaron. The priests. Aaron Priest. The key places. Let's see. The Lord called Moses from the tabernacle and said to him, give the following instructions to the people of Israel. Okay, so let's say a key place is the tabernacle. Okay, and then what else do I want to say? I feel like there's a lot more that we could write from this information. So let's go. All right, what are the main messages and themes? Maybe we'll try that. Meaning and message. All right, so let's go here to this section. Although it is set in an ancient time and culture, Leviticus communicates a timeless and vibrant message. God is holy. Okay, so we've got that one. The priest stood between God and the people as mediators of the covenant. Okay, so let's write that down. The priests. The priest, where does it say it stood between? God and the people. God and the people as mediators. As mediators of the covenant. The priests interpreted what was holy and how holiness should be expressed. The priests, this is a lot of information, I apologize. The priests interpreted, I don't know why I'm apologizing, you should do it thoroughly. What was holy and how, okay. The priests interpreted what was holy and how holiness should be expressed in the community. Okay, period. And then the atoning sacrifices provided the way for the people to have their sins forgiven and be made right with God. Okay, the atoning sacrifices. So we're going to put atoning sacrifices, people to have their sins forgiven, and be made right with God, and made right with God, okay? And then we've got the non-atoning, and I'm just going to put ... And we've got celebrated the people's relationship with God, celebrated their, I'm just going to put their relationship with God through gifts and shared meals. Through gifts and shared meals. I have to be honest, I've never read the entire book of Leviticus. While surrounding nations offered sacrifices to their gods to appease them and gain their favor, Israel's worship was not designed to manipulate God. Rather, the worship prepared and purified the people so they could approach God. Ooh, I love that. So that could be, would that be the purpose and what type of writing it is? I love that. So I'm just going to write it under other fun facts. So let me look at my total picture here. See what I need. I need some yellow. We'll put that right there. Okay, and then what did I say? Worship prepared and purified the people. The worship prepared and purified the people. That's the Israelites, right? The people, so that they could approach God. So that they could approach God. Period. Each of the laws, ceremonies, and holy days teaches that God is holy and that he expects his people to be holy. Okay, so let me go back down to this right here, the purpose. No, that's a really good purpose. We're gonna keep writing here. I'm completely satisfied with the purpose that I have written down, so we'll go back to other fun facts. Each of the laws, so let's just write this out. Each of the laws, comma, ceremonies, comma, and holy days. That is what the book is all about. And holy days teaches that God is holy. That God is holy and that he expects what does he expect? Teaches that God is holy and that he expects, I lost it. His people to be holy. His people to be holy. I guess that wasn't supposed to be capitalized, but whatever. Okay, so that was easy peasy. I'm going to get some grid dot or whatever this is called. Yeah, that stuff right here. I think I got this off of Amazon. Oh, it's been peeling lately. I think it got too cold down here in my office because I don't know if I have a heating vent down here. Maybe I do. I don't know. Let's do this. Okay. We're going to do this. Oops. And this. Da-da-da-da-da-da. We're going to do this. And we need one more piece, maybe just right there. Okay, so that looks cool. Let's see if I have some yellow washi that's not ridiculously obnoxious. I've shared in previous videos that I don't like this crazy washi anymore. It's just too much for me. I don't know, I just don't. So let's use a little bit of this just for fun. Whoops. We're gonna just plop it on top. Oh, it's not very sticky either. What's going on with my washi? It's probably offended because I keep saying bad things about it. No, I'm just joking. It doesn't get offended. Everything gets offended anymore. Everyone, everything. So ridiculous. Okay, so here it is. I didn't even end up, oh no, I did use that a little bit. I used it a little bit. Was there anything else I wanted to write? Because I have some space there. Too bad I didn't have a sticker handy. I don't think so. I think I'm really good here. So yay, this was awesome. Thank you so much for joining me for this. I hope that it was a blessing to you. If it was, hey, give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below and let me know if you're liking this series. We have done Genesis and Exodus and now Leviticus. I'd love to know if you're enjoying this, if you want me to keep going on this and keep working through these books, because when you do this, it's going to help you understand the whole Bible as a whole. We have all of this information in our study Bibles, but unless we're writing it out and getting our hands on it ourselves, we might not be remembering it. And so that's why I like for you to do this. All right, you're beautiful. I will see you in the next video. Bye.